Jambo Rafiki, I'm Elizabeth from Kasiwa 82. I hope you are all doing really well. Happy New Year! If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. If you've been here before, you might have noticed some different content showing up on the channel. And I wanted to quickly talk about what is going to be going on this channel in the upcoming year. So one of the things that I'm looking at doing this year is combining two of my passions on the channel. And one of those passions is about all things creative and journaling, and the other passion is all things books. So on Fridays, the Friday Flip series will continue as we've been doing for this last year during the pandemic, where I'll be talking about all things journaling. We'll be doing journal flips, talking about sketchbooks and paper, art supplies, travel journals, bujos, planners, morning pages, why we journal, etc. I am someone who has kept a journal from a very young age, so I'm happy to talk about why we journal, what we write about, and what's the point of it. So if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I'm not about hauls or spending money buying expensive supplies. I am more interested in how can we be as creative as possible in the most inexpensive way possible, because most of us, and if you're on these YouTube channels with art journaling and journals, I know this, we usually tend to have a lot of stuff we have already acquired. So this will be continue the series where we use up the supplies we have and get to do some creative play. So those journals, those videos will continue to drop on Fridays. On the other side, we'll be doing all things books, and those will continue on the TBR Tuesdays, which will drop on Tuesdays. I dropped a couple of videos in the last couple of weeks just to get a sense of what kind of content do I want to be putting out when I talk about books on the channel. And what I want to do is very similar to what I'm talking about on the creative side of the house, is I do not buy my books. I support authors via my library. I'm a heavy library book user, and I read in all formats: physical books, ebooks, audiobooks, as well as a whole bunch of graphic novels. So I will be continue to support my library, and you will see that's kind of how we talk about books on this channel, because I'm not as much a book collector as I am a reader. And so we'll be talking about what am I reading, what am I liking, what am I not liking, do I think you might like the book depending on your reading tastes. So the kind of videos you'll be seeing on the TBR Tuesday set of the videos will be, exactly that. What is my TBR? I've never really worked off a TBR, so because I'm a mood reader. So I'm going to be interested to see how that actually works out. The other thing I'll be doing is every 4 or 5 books when I complete them, I'll be doing mini reviews of them on this channel to talk about what I thought about them and whether I think it might be something you might be interested in. The other things I'll be talking about, and I know there's some videos coming down in the next several weeks on this, will be one, my 2020 wrap up, because kind of what are my best books of 2020? What were the stats for the year? It was an excellent reading year for me. Well, we had nowhere to go. And I think most of us, once we got over the shock of the whole pandemic and stay at home kind of orders, I think some of us got off actually the slump and got into an excellent reading year. And it was certainly for me. So we're talking about some of those books and my best books of 2020. I couldn't get them down to 10, so there's 12, and we'll be talking about that, as well as kind of what my reading goals are for 2021. I've got a couple of things that I have been doing over the years, but I've got some new things that I'm adding into the mix this year as well. So if you were here for journal/creative content, you want to be checking in on Fridays, because they'll be dropping on the Friday Flip videos every Friday. And if you're here for all bookish things, you want to be checking in on Tuesdays, because that's when those videos will drop with the TBR Tuesday videos. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and so that you can be notified of when these videos drop. And until I talk to you again, happy reading and happy creating. Bye.